Only blue will do, yo.
Only blue will do.
That's BLEU.
It's not anymore. The uneducated are taking over, Jeff.
You can't. I know. They can't gaslight me.
I see that on menus now, and I'm just like...
Right. I'm like, your restaurants used to be the only place that would call it what it is.
Nope, not anymore.
No. Now they're liable to serve you ranch first. Kind of shit.
If you're gonna serve wings and ranch, I don't want to do business with you. I get up and leave, even if I don't get the wings. It's either blue cheese with wings and go fuck me.
Buffalluminati, 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 Buffalluminati.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James.
That's right, never mind who you thought it was. This is the Buffalluminati Podcast, your keeper of Buffalo secrets. We got a great episode for you today, but first, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm your host, Jake, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Jeff. Jeff, how you doing, man?
Doing great as always, my brother. Because like I always say, better to poop in the sink than to sink in the poop. Not that I've done that. I've never done that, but you know.
No, that is an age-old adage. I've heard it before, but it is a great one for today's episode.
I don't condone it.
It's been a while since we've sat down here on the microphones and had a proper episode. I believe our last one was actually the Erie County Fair, which feels like ages ago.
Literally. It's probably like a month ago, but yeah, feels like last year.
It
I don't
really
even
does.
remember what we did.
It has been a while since we sat down at these mics, Jeff, and I apologize for that. Our producer has been undergoing some schedule changes, and we've just been kind of having to work things out and finding some time, and we finally did. So I say we get rocking and rolling. We had a couple things planned for today, but it all kind of went out the window this afternoon when I found this article that I want to talk about. And I feel like sometimes these are the best episodes, Jeff, because when we come in unprepared, sometimes we have the best takes. Probably because they're the hottest.
Right. Well, they got to be the hottest when we don't know what we're talking about. So,
Well, we're talking Buffalo, so we definitely know what we're talking about.
well, yeah,
Here.
but I just meant, coming unprepared. But
Yeah.
I have read at least one article about this, so I'm probably more of an expert on this than 99% of people. I read that whole article, top to bottom, front to back. Flipped it over, read it again.
Wow. That's commitment.
I read it backwards.
That's an interesting ability that you have, but hey, I ain't gonna fault you for it.
Yep. Some lady called the cops on me. She thought I was demonic.
All right. Well, it was the title of this article that actually got me to click on it and read more because it was so vague that I couldn't make heads or tails of it. It's coming from the Buffalo Spree. It says it's by Queen's Eyes. So I don't know who exactly that is, but that's who it's from.
Shout
And
out Queen's Eyes.
That's right. And it was published yesterday.
They
And the
do
title
great work.
reads, "That's Buffalo for you."
That is vague. That can mean a lot of things.
That's what I thought. I'm like, is this
What does it mean?
Especially from Buffalo Spree, I'm like, it's usually a positive thing, but this almost
Mm-hmm.
on first read seems somewhat negative.
Has negative connotations.
Like,
No,
yeah,
it's-
it could like you said, it could go either way. But at least on first glance, that's what I thought.
It could be like a playful, like that's Buffalo for you. Like when we jump through the tables at the Bills game. Or it could be a like, I don't know.
Or it could be, well, that's Buffalo for you, jumping through the tables at Bills games.
Or,
I've both ways. Like
right, on the same subject, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say that that fan situation with Lamar Jackson recently. A lot of people, I saw a lot of hate towards Buffalo and people suddenly acting like we had the worst fans in the league over one incident. Like, what else have we done besides that? And first off, obviously one person doesn't speak for everyone else or represent the entire fan base. But other than that, we've only done harmless things like throw dildos out on the field.
Fair enough. And largely, and this is obviously biased because I'm also a Bills fan, but just from talking with other fans about the game and that happening, like, no, everyone was kind of in agreement that that's just, that's a dick move and he deserves to be banned, and he got banned and he's going to face his punishment. All right, Jeff, there's 1,000 podcasts on the Buffalo Bills specifically, and we're not one of them. So why don't we move on to
not yet
the main event of the day?
Unless,
as I say in full Bills gear with Josh Allen.
We are not a Bills podcast.
I need more Buffalo stuff. I got some in storage. I just got to figure out how to put it on this wall.
Mm-hmm. Like my little assortment back here, Only blue will do, yo.
Only blue will do.
That's BLEU.
It's not anymore. The uneducated are taking over, Jeff.
You can't. I know. But they can't gaslight me.
I see that on menus now, and I'm just like...
Right. I'm like, restaurants used to be the only place that would call it what it is.
Nope, not anymore.
No. Now they're liable to serve you ranch first. Kind of shit. Anyway.
Going to hell in a handbasket. Oh, there's our opening. Moving on to this article, Jeff. That's Buffalo for you. Coming from Buffalo Spree this past week, Visit Buffalo, no longer Visit Buffalo Niagara, unveiled a multi-million-dollar tourism and brand marketing campaign aimed at reshaping the city's image, expanding local tourism economy, attracting new visitors from across the country, and engaging more media coverage from the press. That was a mouthful.
Yes.
It sounds like a lot of sales jargon. The thing that I get caught up on, though, they put a lot of nice adjectives in there, but multi-million-dollar tourism brand campaign.
You know what that means? They overpaid some agency to come up with the stupidest, most simple. I don't know what tests they run.
It harkens back to, did you ever see the PDF that released? It was the sales pitch for when they rebranded Pepsi, like back in, what was it, 2009, where they like changed the logo drastically. And
yes, I did. I saw the video, that you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh no, I read the PDF, and I'm sure it explained, like, it's talking about like how it looks like different emotions in the smile, and it goes off of like the gravitational waves of the earth. And I was just
unreal. And how much they paid for that was obscene.
Yes. So I can only imagine. I want to see the PDF that got them to this 4-letter, that's Buffalo for you. Like the waste.
Right. for something that doesn't even really sound like it's promoting Buffalo in a positive way. It sounds like it's indifferent at best.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. I agree with that. I'm going to move on to the next paragraph here because we're only in the first paragraph and we've already just
Hell yeah.
eviscerated this. Not since the Talking Proud campaign of the 80s has there been such an effort to rebrand Buffalo. And you want to talk about a good ad campaign? Talking Proud was, for those of you that don't know.
Buffalo's got a spirit, talking proud.
Listen up and you'll hear it, talking proud. The good life that we share with nice people who care. It's time to tell them all we're up and standing tall. Buffalo's got a spirit, talking proud. Listen up and you'll hear it, talking proud.
Like, that's just all the campiness of the 80s.
Talking proud.
Talking proud. And it's, you know what I mean? Is it extremely cheesy? Absolutely. But I take more pride in that than in my community in that campaign than seeing this, at least for me. The rebranding doesn't end there. With the new slogan, they're adding a subset of 2-word catch lines, even though one of these that I see is actually 3 words with 2 words being hyphenated. This including like things like refreshingly spicy. That's Buffalo for you. And that just sounds like we're a new drink. Like,
yeah, what?
Try our
It says
Buffalo
it's supposed to
wing beer.
Supposed to highlight our diverse food scene. Refreshingly spicy? That doesn't sound diverse.
I get
it. Sounds like this is Buffalo. You know exactly what that means.
Yeah. Buffalo, you know what it is. Like,
right? You know what it is, bitch. That's what it should be. That's what it should be. We got that beef on wick. We got them chicken wings. Yeah. On deck.
This next one, too, historically new, captures the juxtapositions of restored landmarks from the Richardson Olmsted campus and Lipsey Architecture Center, now being built to the expanded Buffalo AKG Art Museum. I don't know if historically new is how.
I don't.
If we're the focus group for this, we should have been in the focus group for this. We would have got kicked out probably. Let's be real.
Historically new. I
feel like there's a better term, and I'm trying to think of what it is, but it's just like,
and because what we haven't been historically is new. Like, we haven't been new since like
we're historically behind on the times. Yeah,
right.
And then we build one new building every 10 years, and we're like, look,
right. And while the rest of our buildings are falling apart. And I get that's what they're trying to like combat, but you can't just lie.
It's not lying, it's marketing.
Hey, whatever brings the people. Like the millions of dollars that went into this.
I want to know if that came from tax money or what. I feel like it did. At least in part.
Gotta be, because they're like a non-profit. This Visit Buffalo.
That's true. So, yeah.
They spent millions of dollars on this, so they know that this is going to work. But go ahead.
I think AI told them it was going to work, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, ChatGPT said, you know what? This will bring them in.
We paid millions of dollars for some ad agency's college intern to run an ad campaign through ChatGPT, and this is what they gave us. And while we didn't want to buy a new ad campaign and admit that this is trash, but
I mean, I am excited about what this means, like what they are doing with this, like the fact that it's
100%, absolutely. I don't want to just shit all over this as if it's all bad.
yeah. I don't like the catchphrases, but I love the intention. Like,
exactly.
Because we're finally going to be on those commercials like you see for like Visit Michigan and shit. And then it's finally going to be like Visit Buffalo.
Right. I mean,
historically new.
I just wish it was better. I just wish it was a better message we were sending.
People are going to be on their TVs during football games like Visit Buffalo, historically new. Like, what?
Because, like, do you remember back when we did the Buffalo hate mail, and there was that one tweet that we covered about the...
It is kind of up the same alley, at least this guy's description of it, because he's a troll, but...
and it's literally up an alley.
And it's up an alley. But, I mean, I don't know. He thinks he's trolling, but to me, it just sounds like it's working. You know, keep Buffalo a secret. This dude's like, psh, there's nothing going on over there. Sounds like it worked.
Yep, exactly.
It's historically new.
Yeah, exactly. They just, like, it was already a joke. And so this is... I don't know. This does not feel refreshingly spicy.
No, it doesn't.
This feels like some mild chicken wing dipped in ranch. This feels like a boneless wing. This feels like that's what. Oh,
yeah. It feels awkward and weird to eat.
Yeah. A little bit rubbery.
Yeah. Undercooked. Overseasoned.
That's the best way to put it. This is undercooked.
They took the money and ran on that one.
Yeah, how do I get a job doing this? I could have. Oh. Multi-million? For $1 million, I could come up with something better than that. For $10, I could come up with something better than that. But I would prefer the million for, if you're giving out millions for this. Oh, what's MMGY Global? Is that the ad agency?
Yeah, that's the national, nationally recognized tourism-focused marketing agency. We're raising Buffalo's profile in the travel media as well as in the new markets.
Ooh, okay. If you say so, bud. Jeff, okay, so I went to their website, this MMGY Global, that's responsible for this.
That's responsible for this. Who did this?
And just landing on their homepage, I understand how we got to "That's Buffalo" for you. Because you want to know what MMGY's Global's tagline is on the front page of their website?
What is it?
We inspire people to go places.
Come on, bro. That's the most generic shit I've ever heard.
That's MMGY for you.
That's the...
Okay, no, seriously. And to the people at home, like, please comment. Nobody ever comments on our videos, but let us know if we're wrong about our opinion here, but, trash. Just trash. And they failed because I don't feel inspired to go to Buffalo based off of their ad campaign. Makes me want to move.
I think they're lying. They gotta switch these words around. We're not refreshingly spicy. We're historically spicy.
That's great. Historically spicy.
That's it.
That's...
Okay, well, one of these I like. It says, it doesn't mention it on here, but it shows it next to the refreshingly spicy one.
The low-key loud?
Low-key loud. Yeah, I like that.
That's the best one of all of them, but that's still like it's still attached to that's Buffalo for you. Like, but that's like
Okay,
one that you
yeah.
can.
Refreshingly spicy. That's Buffalo for you. Fuck. Come on.
I didn't think at first when we were talking about this it was gonna get you as hot as it did, but I'm glad that it did because this is what I wanted. I was like, I need Jeff to like back me up on this. Like, please tell me I'm not crazy here that this is.
It sounds bad.
I'll do you one better so that it's a more diverse phraseology. How about low key proud and historically spicy? Now we just need the tagline. That's Buffalo for you. Oh, I got it. They just used too many words.
That's Buffalo.
Yeah.
They hold us. I want my money back.
We just came up with a whole ad campaign in like 20 minutes, Jeff.
For free.
For free. You could have had this for a fraction of what you paid. Pennies on the dollar.
I have no degree.
I do, but between the two of us, like that's
We might be a whole man.
So what I think I'm going to do now, Jeff, is I'm going to make this come to life. I'm going to use my little bit of graphic design knowledge to come up with a poster kind of like what we saw in the article here and just leave it up to the people, see what they think, see if we can't do better. Because I think we did.
And I say, if it turns out well, we start putting it on the streets with our little logo in the corner. Buffalluminati, sponsored by Buffalluminati. And we might have a better campaign than them.
We just take over.
I mean, we'd have to go to the
tourism.
Toronto and Rochester.
Toronto, Rochester, Cleveland.
If we get into the tourism
Pittsburgh.
marketing business, we cannot come up with a worse line than getting people to go places or whatever the hell.
All right, let's get out of here, Jeff. We've thoroughly tarnished our reputation by trashing this ad campaign long enough. Even though we came up with a better one, I think. You let us know what you think down in the comments. Give us a like and subscribe if you like it.
Queen's Eye wrote a beautiful article about it, though.
It was a good article. Make sure you check it out. Buffalo Rising is a great little thing to get just to keep you in the know in the area. It's a great place for some secrets to be spilled. And yeah, make sure you go check them out. And make sure you do support Buffalo, even if we have a shitty slogan. I'm still going to call it the city of good neighbors. I'm not going to do all of this. I'm still going to be talking proud.
Talking proud. Low-key proud.
Low-key proud. That's the Buffalluminati. I'm Jake. He's Jeff. We'll see you.